This video is specifically made for beginners, but anyone can do it because if you're not a beginner, then obviously you can do it too. Now, if you want to get like a full face of makeup and you want to have like eyeshadow and all of this stuff, but you don't know where to begin, what to do, how to start, I'm going to be showing you specifically drugstore products because it's affordable. You don't have to break the bank. And I'm going to be showing you how to do it without doing all these complex steps that we normally typically do. So let's just jump into the video. I'm going to show you how to get a beat face on a low budget and very easily. So let's go. Alright, the first step every time you do your makeup is going to be priming. Priming is giving your makeup something to stick to so you're not blotchy, okay? I'm using Ruby Kiss's Never Touch Up Face Primer, and now I'm moving into the brows. Using a pencil for a beginner is the very best and easiest step that you can take. I'm powdering my brows only because the primer was a bit serumy, so it made it a little bit slippery for the pencil. Now, when it comes to the pencil, just follow the shape of your brow. It's very, very easy. Just do it. It looks messy at first, but it's okay because we're going to clean it up. When it comes to choosing the right brow pencil color, never go too dark. So if you're brown, don't get black. If you're really light blonde, don't get something that's dark brown. Get light brown. Never go too dark because you'll look harsh. You're going to need an angle brush to clean your brows. Using an angle brush is always the easiest way to clean it. I'm going to be using the concealer from CoverGirl. It's the True Blend Undercover Soft Tan is the color. And you're going to just clean up under the brow with this. You don't want to go too light over the brows. I'm only doing a lighter color because if you're going to put eyeshadow on, when you use a concealer that's a bit lighter, it makes the colors pop more. If we wasn't doing eyeshadow, I can probably just get away with a foundation, my skin color, because it wouldn't matter about colors going on top. Now, you can blend it with your finger. If you're a beginner, you probably don't have a lot of tools and brushes, but brushes do make it a lot easier to blend out. When it comes to setting your eyelids, you want to use something naturals like browns, beiges, maybe even orange. But if you're a beginner, you don't have a lot of makeup, you can always use your setting powder. So that's what I'm using, and this is loose powder in the color Translucent 20 from CoverGirl. So I'm going to use Buxom Cosmetics, also an affordable brand you can get from Target, etc. I'm going to use the color La 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 Viche, which is this purple. And then I'm going to top it off with Party Girl, which is a pink color. People say shimmer shouldn't go all over your eyelids, but makeup is all about art and having fun. If it looks good to you, that's all that matters. So this is what we're doing. Like I said, this is very, very easy, not complex at all, and it's not meant to be a complex look. So this is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Foundation in the color Deep 30. And here I am thinking I'm fly. Watch this. Oh my gosh, y'all. So cleaning up the brows on top is the same exact process we did for the bottom of the brow. If you see me wiping my brush on my cheek, I'm just getting that concealer off so it's not light on top of my brow. But it's the same exact thing. You're just going to follow your brows and clean it up with the foundation this time. Once I clean up my brows, I'm going to apply the foundation all over my face. Just a sidebar, this is literally my first day using this foundation. I wasn't too sure about the color, but I made it work. Anyways, I'm going to be using my InStylist sponge to blend everything out. You don't need to use a beauty blender, you guys. I know if some of you are new, you think you need that. You don't need it. There are other sponges that work, and this is one of them. However, I didn't like the way the foundation looked at first, but I made it work, okay? So it's not a big deal. But we're going to take the same concealer we used for the base as the eyeshadow and apply it in the areas we want highlighted. Now, this part is important. If you're too scared and you're worried about blending, just put a little bit under your eyes and a little bit, if you have a mustache, you're going to want to do that area like me, and then the bridge of your nose. The forehead is a little bit complex, and the chin area can be complex too. So if you're too worried and you're like, oh, I'm kind of new to this highlighting stuff, don't do those areas. Just do under the eyes and the nose, okay? And maybe your mustache if you have one like me. Just a little tip, if you use the bottom of the sponge that you use for the foundation, it can help blend out that concealer a whole lot. So I'm going to be taking my Nika K Perfection Setting Powder in the color Banana. I don't typically use it, but because I'm using affordable makeup, I'm using it today. Now, the tip about damn y'all, I'm tongue-tied. The tip about setting your highlighted areas is you want to make sure it's as even as possible. You don't want to make it blotchy, so make sure you're putting the same amount of powder everywhere. I always do under the cheekbone areas if I'm not going to be doing a crazy harsh contour, because it's going to bring out a natural contour, and we're not going to be doing contouring right now, y'all, because I'm trying to keep it easy. But we're going back in with that CoverGirl powder. We're going to apply it all over our face, everywhere, okay? We're gonna just pat it in because we want to get those highlighted areas to look a little bit darker. We don't want to be this yellow or this bright. So now we're gonna take a smaller powder brush and just blend everything together so we look nice and seamlessly. Yes, this part is all about blending. So blend, blend, blend for your life. When it comes to choosing a setting powder, I personally would suggest choosing something closer to your skin tone color. Obviously, mine is brown. They have some that's translucent, but it's like white or yellow, like the ones I use for my highlighted areas. If you're someone lighter in tone, then that might be fine for you. But if you're a brown girl, you need to get something closer to your color so everything blends seamlessly. Since this look is so simple and we're not doing cut creases or anything complex, we're going to take some more of that Party Girl shadow, and I applied it to under my eye just to give me some color and some variation in more places. You know what I'm saying? And then using a black liner on your waterline is going to make your eyes pop even more, okay? Trust me, it definitely works. You'll see a difference. Also from Buxom Cosmetics, I'm going to be using their new Extrovert mascara. Y'all, that packaging is so cute. I freaking love it. Anyways, I'm going to apply it to both of my lashes, the top lashes and the bottom lashes. Now, when it comes to putting mascara on your bottom lashes, you guys, that brings out your eyes a lot. It makes it look a lot flirtier. You guys are going to see the difference between the ones without the mascara and the ones with it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a big difference. So I popped a little bit of the La La Beach Purple into my inner corner to give my eyes a little bit more pop. I'm cleaning my lips off. I'm going in with NYX Cosmetics. I'm using a lip liner. It's like a burgundy brownish color. You want to use a lip liner that's closest to your natural lip color. I topped it off with some Ruby Kisses lip gloss, and that was basically it. I'm going to set my spray with some Ruby Kisses 24-hour long-lasting setting spray. Now, if you want to spruce it up and you are brave enough to do so, being a beginner, you can add lashes. That's what I end up doing off camera because I love my lashes. Technically, the way that the face looks right now without lashes, you can definitely go and just be on your way because mascara looks amazing. There are a lot of mascaras that look better than others. I prefer, if I'm just going to wear mascara, there is one mascara that NYX has. It's called NYX Double Stack Mascara, and it has mascara, then it has fibers, and then you add more mascara. It kind of gives you like an appearance of having false lashes, and it's very beautiful. And if you're having a problem applying false lashes, then just stick to some mascara, and that one I do prefer. Now, if you want to go ahead and add on some lashes like I did, because you know I'm going to, then I do prefer these right now, you guys. If you guys want something dramatic like what I have, these are 25mm lashes. It comes in 7 different styles, and it was $9.99, and I got it off of Amazon. I will put where I got these lashes from in the description box below. I will make a separate video for how to apply eyelashes for beginners because I just don't want to include it in this video or just make it too complex. So I'll do a separate video on applying false lashes if that's something you struggle with, okay? If you don't struggle with it, add it on, keep it pushing. Now, technically, like I said, the makeup is done, but if you want to it up just a little bit, you can add some highlighter, which I did, and you know I'm going to. When it comes to highlighter, it's all about preference, okay? Now, if you're a brown girl like me, it does get a bit tricky when it comes to highlighters. You can look at a highlighter and tell if it's going to be too light for you. Now, the highlighter, I'm going to explain it in a second, but the highlighter that I'm using, I'm going to be honest, this is the only brand that's high-end that I use today, but it's because I absolutely love it, and technically you don't need it to have a full face beat, but this is the Canary Diamond Too Faced highlighter that I recommend everyone getting. Even if you are a beginner, it is just beautiful. It melts into the skin, and it just gives you like a hint of pink and a hint of gold. It's just all around beautiful, okay? Because this is supposed to be a beginner-friendly and affordable makeup video, I'm going to suggest NYX Born to Glow palette. They have 6 different highlighter shades in there, and it's very beautiful, from gold to bronze, a little bit of pinkish. So it's like different shades of highlighters, so you can kind of pick and choose and you can mix them. Definitely look for that palette and try it out. That was my go-to at one point, okay? I was showing you guys, I used my Ruby Kisses lip gloss. I can't find it. Anyways, that gloss is super, super glossy. It's very, very thick. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of hard to work with. So I actually ended up taking it off. And I actually used my Buxom Cosmetics lip gloss. I don't use so much of this, it looks like it's down to the bottom, okay? This is the color Dominique. It's actually clear, but because I use so much lip liner, you can clearly see it turn like kind of pink. And this one is easier to use because you can just glide it right on like that. and you can kind of line it to wherever you put that lip liner. So I recommend definitely checking out Buxom Cosmetics because they have a lot of eyeshadows, amazing eyeshadows. They have a lot of lippies, just a whole lot of stuff that's at affordable prices. So check out Buxom Cosmetics, you guys, because I love their lip glosses, and it's super glossy. And this is actually a lip plumper as well. I don't really know if I notice a difference of my lips being plump or not because it's already juicy, but this is just what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm just clumsy. It completes the look, you guys. This is the full look for beginners. We didn't use anything expensive. It was very simple. I tried to be as detailed as possible. If you have any questions about anything I used or just anything in general regarding, you know, what's going on here, I don't know, anything. You can ask me anything. Just comment it down below in the comment section and I'll be gladly answering your questions. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, you guys. This was super fun. And I think I'm going to do a lot more beginner videos because a lot of people that I know, even at work, are asking me all of these questions about makeup and they just don't know how to get started. So I'm going to start making these videos so I can just break it down and everybody can know what to do. Now, really quick before I go, I'm wearing my brown Polar Lights contacts from TTDEYE. I do have a promo code for you guys, which is Carrie10. Or Carrie is one of them. I'll figure it out and put it in a video, and I'll put it in the description box below if you want to go get you a little discount off some contacts. They're really comfortable, very pretty, and very natural looking. And I also did a review, which is a collaboration with my girl Deanna Monette on this unit that I have in my head today. So make sure you look on my channel for that video. Check it out and check out my girl. I love you guys. I'm done. I'm going to go now because it's getting late. I'm going to drink my stuff and, I don't know, have fun for the rest of the night. So bye, guys. Mwah.